some reports are saying that you pushed a girl, grabbed her around the throat, threw objects at her when you were in a relationship, and another girl has told a similar story that you were also violent towards her.
Yeah, so this has come out on the media and it's obviously exaggerated quite a lot. What happened was me and my ex-girlfriend had a pretty toxic relationship towards the end of it.
Yeah.
We both said a lot of things that we probably shouldn't have said. We kind of went our own ways and she wasn't very happy about the breakup, so I've been interviewed by police about violence and that kind of stuff for about an hour. No charges were laid because there was no proof or anything. It never happened. And then I was issued with a VRO, and I didn't expect it to be on my record because as no charges were laid.
How long ago was this? When are we talking? Is this a recent situation or is this...
No, this is about 6 months ago, and I knew me and her weren't going to see each other again, so I've kind of just left it as it is, and I didn't expect this fame to blow up. So
Yeah, so what she's done, are you saying that there was no violence, but because the relationship was toxic, you're saying that she made false claims?
she's made false claims. I have no criminal history of violence. No charges were laid.
Right.
Yeah, anything. And then, as you were saying before, like, it's so easy. I could go into the police station tomorrow and get a VRO on my next door neighbour.
Yeah, well, because it's that you don't need you don't need to have any proof. They always err on the side of... Are you saying that
if you go into a police station
Yeah.
and I say, Kyle has been violent towards me, they're not even going to investigate before putting the VRO?
No, they instantly want to protect you.
And they put it out. And I put a VRO against you,
Yeah.
and I've made false claims, let's say, hypothetically.
Yeah.
Do you have that VRO on your record now forever? Or what or does it have to be proved for that to remain on your record?
Well, I think I can challenge it and go to court and stuff like that. But it's done instantly because everyone wants to err on the side of that. They assume everyone's telling the truth.
But being on your record, like, how does this... Is this on your record, Reese?
I'm not too sure. I'm speaking to lawyers at the moment. From what I've told, as no charges were laid, I can get it taken off my record, but that's going to have to be time I've got to take off work to go to court and hearings and that kind of stuff to get it removed.
Right.
And do you plan on trying to get it removed?
Now that all this has happened, I do plan on getting it removed because it's something false that's not on my record. Before, it didn't bother me because I was just a normal, everyday guy. Like,
yeah, you just thought, you did.
She lives in Western Australia, I live in Melbourne, like, it wouldn't affect me at all.
And did you realise this was on your record? Because yesterday when we were talking about those rumours and you said, no, they're all completely false, were you unaware that this was out there?
I had no idea till yesterday afternoon when I seen the actual VRO. Because as I said before, no charges were laid. I didn't expect that police could still keep that on my record.
Right. Jeez.
Oh, and so now are you wishing that you were never famous in the first place? And
he wish he wasn't that hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, it's not a good look. I'm so far against abuse against women and men. It's not something that I want to portray myself against.
Yeah, well, if it is false claims, it's very disturbing that you've been painted this way. We don't know what goes on. Only you and the girl would know what really happened. But
it is unfortunate. I'm being asked to be an ambassador for violence against women and doing a couple of charities this weekend for women, which I think is going to portray me in a good light. So all I can do is just accept what's happened and try and move on from it and show the public that I'm not like that.
Yeah, well, and you can't even contact this ex-girlfriend to ask her to take it away because that you'd be breaching the order then because you're not allowed contact, right?
No, I'm not allowed any contact. So, listen, I don't plan on contacting her. We've moved on, and I guess I've just got to try and move on with my life and just try and get it removed, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Reese. Well, thanks
so
much
for
talking to us.
You know what? This is a member of my family, like a while back, like got one of these put against them, and I thought to myself instantly, he said to me, I didn't do it, and I just thought, bullshit, you did it. Like, there's no way that you probably didn't do it. I thought it was too extreme to think that someone would have made up that story and gone through that procedure. So in my mind, I just thought they were guilty in my mind, right? The whole family did. And then it was like 6 months later, that the girl did go in and say, "Oh, I lied," and they got the order removed off the family member, and then she got charged for making a false police statement.
So she
So,
should.
and then I felt horrible because I thought someone in my own family, I just assumed they were guilty.
Yeah, I know. You
So
kind of
it
do
can
do
happen.
that.
It can happen that these things aren't what they seem.
Yeah.
But, you know,
And
as I
that's,
said,
that's the way it looks in the public eye. Like, it does look bad. It sounds bad. A violent restraining order. It sounds bad,
of
but
course it does.
it's so easy to go in. As I said, I could go get one on my next door neighbour now with no proof of anything. Which
Yeah,
I don't
and
think
you know
is
what?
very
And
good
you know what?
basis
They're
of
a
that.
good thing. They're a good thing. I know it sounds like, gee, that's really easy to get, but they're a good thing because if someone is in danger, it's always
definitely,
good to err on the side of that person.
Sure.
You know,
And do
that's
it
what
straight away.
that's why they issue them immediately. But they can hang around like a bad smell, and if you're not guilty of this stuff, it's a terrible tarred brush you've been painted with. If you are in fact innocent of that, it's horrible.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for the chat, Reese.
I bet
That's
you.
right, you're
I bet you.
welcome.
You wish you weren't born so hot and you blew up like you did. I don't know. It's a curse
Thanks,
for people
guys.
like us that are so good looking. It's always you've got to watch our backs.
Thanks, Kylie and
No
James.
worries.
Have a good day.
No worries, mate. Bye. That's Kyle, by the way. No I in the name. Big fan there, obviously. Big fan.